Well, I think we're at Candleston Castle, and haven't seen the castle yet, so I'm going to track that out now. But Jackson's in the sand dunes. What a pain coming down in the van. That's not a pretty good thing. Single track road, lots of people breathing in, but sand everywhere. Swing it round, and that's where I come out, I think. Whew, how's it going, Jack? Hard work, mate. Evidently, lots of sand, very hard to walk on, especially when you've done a few miles this morning. A little bit windy, apologise for that. And there you go. I'll get some more details later. Right, just a short walk from the car park, literally 3 minutes. This is what I came to see, Candleston Castle. It is a ruin. It's an old manor house, a fortified manor house, I'm led to believe. I haven't been inside yet. I'm just looking at the outside. I've got the sun against me. Okay. And this is Candleston Castle. So far, very impressive. I love things like this. This is inside. This is the structure. Evidently that is closed up. I'll have a look at that when we come back down. And then the dog's found some bit of a stairwell. Let's see if we can get up here. Yes, the camera will be a bit shaky. Oh, little dog hole. Oh, excuse the puffing and panting there. Oh, we've got a second floor, which is still intact. No safety barriers. Which is unusual in some of these places. A couple of stones knocking around. Let's say how. This is to the top. That's been fenced up, of course, and bolted off. Oops. There you can see very well there. And then there's another set of staircases at the top there, where you can just see the bottoms. And see the staircase here, which used to go around show manhole cover. Quite surprised there's no careful, Jack. Quite surprising there's no sort of safety rails, but not a problem. Typical British UK stuff, junk and shit everywhere. I don't know what this place was. It could have been the old-fashioned latrine. They used to build them towards the outside. There's definitely some sort of step system up there. So, but yes, must have been quite an impressive place when it was built. Yeah. Right. Right, a bit more of Candleston Castle. Had a little bit of a walk around. Sad to say that like most old relics, they're not really maintained or whatever. It's not very friendly to walk around. I don't expect a perfect place. There's quite a large area here which is overgrown. You can't really see it underneath all the ivy, self-suckering trees. Seems to be like a large building towards the end. You've still got the A gable at the end. Lots of trees, lots of foliage. You can't get near it, you can't see it. I don't suppose there's any money to keep these places clean and tidy and just let the nature take its course and take it over, which is really quite a shame. But as you say, money dictates. Like everything else, long lost and forgotten Candleston Castle, or big old converted fortified manor house in a beautiful setting. And I think you can just about see, if you can zoom in, a plane up there flying overhead. And there we are, Candleston Castle. Quick visit. Well worth a quick look if you're down this way. I don't suppose it's got a lot of, doesn't get a lot of tourism, but it's pleasant enough. Peace all. Cheers. Come to the other side of Candleston Castle, just to round it off. I can see why it was built here. Quite a high little peninsula. There's also some outbuildings out here. I don't know if you can make them out through the foliage again. But if you actually then walk a little bit to here, you can see through the woods how high up this is. And evidently the trees weren't here a few years ago. They're only a modern day thing. So it was all quite open and you could see people coming for miles. Anyway, peace all. Not too sure what you can see between the trees, but down there, which I would say is 40 to 50 feet, there's a drop off down here. And then I noticed it's actually a wall, and the wall extends up here behind the foliage again. Oops. And you can see all the sucker trees, various bits and pieces, and there's the wall goes all the way around. And then if you follow that wall round, you can see why this was quite a well fortified manor house come castle. You can only get through it to a couple of sides by the looks of it, but it's still an impressive place. I'm quite happy with it. It's a shame that well, people don't look after them, but no money is there. Peace all. Right, I've just literally took a 2 seconds walk down and the back of Candleston Castle, excuse the wind, and I can't believe how impressive that wall is. And it goes all the way around, quite a few tens of yards. I'm not going to walk it, but you couldn't storm that place in a hurry. And as you say, it goes all the way down. And here we are in the Port Call area, which is Candleston, and then over to the sand dunes. Sorry, it might be a bit fast. There you go. Peace all. Sucker for punishment. Sand everywhere, wind everywhere, but looks like I'm not going to get rid of that sand out of there. Anyway, just climb this sand dune, and if you've never walked up a sand dune, don't, not at my age. You can just see the chimney there of Candleston Castle, and that's the view from the top of the hill. view, a little bit higher. Wind turbines or wind farm right over there.